Hey YouTube, it is Tuesday after the TKO weekend. So I just got back yesterday. Um, for me it was probably close to anywhere between, I don't know, 16 to 18 hours of travel to get down to Tennessee. But it was an absolutely amazing time. So just very quickly, what I want you to take away from this quick little intro is that I'm going to release some video and some vlogs, probably at least 2, maybe 3, for the trip down to TKO. And I am absolutely not going to focus on my own personal riding, which was a lot of fun and super rewarding. I'm quite happy with how I did. But you can always do better and you can always improve. So I'm really looking forward to go back again, maybe next year. But I'll definitely be back there for sure because I learned an awful lot about hard enduro, and just being at a world event was absolutely insane. It was crazy. So, if you're not familiar with TKO, this video is going to be the prologue as well as the amateur prologue. So on the Thursday night, we went to Nashville and watched the prologue in downtown Nashville, which was a super cool video to follow, obviously. And then on Friday morning, we woke up and drove for another couple of hours to Sequatchie, Tennessee, to the Trials Training Center. And we had to ride our prologue on Friday, the amateur prologue, so we did that. I was about 205th out of close to 500 riders, so my qualifying didn't go as well as I wanted it to, but also could have went a lot worse, so I was pretty happy with that. And then the next day was, on Saturday, was TKO 1, so race 1 in the morning for the amateurs. So I was really happy with how I did riding-wise in TKO 1, but I did time out, unfortunately. So I did not advance to TKO 2. I did some stuff on a bike that I've never done before. Some of these skills and stuff that I practiced and continue to practice came in very handy. There was a lot of small pivot turns. There was a lot of maneuvering the bike in close quarters, trying to get on a different line or get set up for, a shoot somewhere or something like that. So I was really happy with that. And then Big Iron Moto and I, as well as a few other Canadians, stuck around. And, we had one Canadian with us that made it into TKO 2. James, great job. Congratulations. And the rest of us, we had an amazing weekend after that. We watched the amateur race, or at least a little bit of it, for TKO 2. And then we went back and watched the pros on Sunday morning. And of course, for those of you following, Tristan Hart, Canadian, won Red Bull TKO. So, I mean, he's lighting the world on fire, and it's pretty cool to be down there and see him. So make sure you're following on Instagram. There's lots of footage on Instagram. And enjoy the video. So this is part 1, and this is all prologue stuff with a couple of fun little bits thrown in there. So I hope you enjoy it. Please like and subscribe.
And you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly strewn, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
we made it. We're here in Nashville, here for the prologue for the Tennessee TKO. Pretty pumped. Home of the Nashville Predators right there. Hey, stay tuned for some footage from the prologue here at the Tennessee TKO.
Here we go. And Leduziak out front. He was your fastest rider this afternoon over the tractor tire. But the second part, we called the Matrix down at the end. Knight versus Graffunder. The European against the American. Graffunder. A handful of runners pulling back up. It's side by side. What a chill out of the gate. Littenbichler almost went down.
I think that's part of the plan. He was out of control. That was aggressive. Oh my goodness. And Jason, it's side by side. It's dead heat.
I can't.
Here we go. Make some noise. All right.
Oh, Rachel Goodis gets it at 10.
The stripe here. Look at what to the Matrix. Over the wall, Jason. With the strap.
How do you call that?
Team has a small edge.
Come on! Wow!
Here we go.
Go, Tristan, go! Go, go, go! Oh my God!
We have no idea.
From Germany, showing up for fans, win or lose.
Yeah! Oh!
He's going to need a mistake. He's kind of held back right now. But no Matrix. Oh! There we go!
Oh my God!
Goodness, what happened? Here they come, Jason Whitehead.
Side by side.
Go, Daddy! Go, Daddy! Holy jeez! Oh my God!
Here comes Littenbichler.
Oh my God! Does he or she have a name?
It's Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah.
Nice. That's so cool. All right, just checking out of the hotel here in Nashville. Heading down to the training center down in further south here in Tennessee. So looking forward to it. Great night out doing the prologue and just waiting for the truck to come. Hopefully there's still 2 dirt bikes in the back. And there is. That's good news. This episode brought to you by BioSteel. All right, we're in the Enduro Cross section for the Prologue. They're setting up the Red Bull tent over there. And on the other side of the Red Bull tent, there's a huge sea container. It's got to be, I don't know, 12 or 15 feet in the air, and that is the starting podium. So you actually, you're up there, come down, hit the first log, over this big cement barrier, across a bunch of logs. We'll see if Big Iron Moto can jump a couple of these at any one time. I will not be doing that. So we'll see how quickly we can make it through here. And then you're down into the corner, onto some grass track, and into the creek bed. I guess this is the grass portion. So zigzag through the grass. Good to go. We'll see how this goes. Looks fun. Looks like there's 2 lanes. I guess 2 riders at any given time are gone. And anyway, we'll look forward to it. Here's Big Iron Moto catching up with somebody.
Yeah, unnecessary that thing, but well, hey, it's racing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not broken, that's a good thing.
Oh, you know, that is good.
I felt like I had it, like speed-wise.
Yeah.
That risk situation, dude.
Yeah, you were.
It's racing, right? Sometimes, well,
Yeah.
doesn't always go where you want it to go, right?
And you actually jabbed it again the second time too, so.
I had absolutely no strength in it then, you know, it got better like towards the end of the night. Then.
Crazy.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Awesome. See you later, Taddy. Good luck.
Shack was well
Shake Shack was worth the trip. Absolutely.
So, you know, all these things that, you know, if you can get to some of these events, it's certainly expensive, but it's worth the investment. Try and pump off 1 a year and see what you can do. Okay, so back to scouting. We're going to try and listen in on what the super pros are saying about things.
Oh yeah.
They're going.
Yeah. There we go. These rocks are insanely slippery. So we're in the creek bed for the Prologue. So we just walked the grass track a little bit, talked to some of the superstars of the sport. Shout out to Niter and Taddy. Was really cool to watch them in the Prologue last night in downtown Nashville. But just take a look at this. There's Big Iron Moto in front of me. You know, they're slippery. They're sweating. You can tell they have like, even though they're out and they're not covered in mud, all the rocks have like a wet film on them, and they're not small. So wicked creek bed though, holy cow. This is day 1. We're walking the Prologue, and this creek bed we just walked. Obviously I'm going to get some footage on it riding it. It's gnarly, extremely gnarly. And again, this is the Prologue. So they've made it harder, apparently, on purpose than last year. You know, we're doing the Enduro Cross and then into the creek, and we're back into the creek here, actually. Go out on the road and then down here. Stay up high, I think, but you can tell it's going to be really slippery. Just coming up to the end of the Prologue for my walk, at least I think anyway. And it is probably some of the most gnarly terrain I will have ever ridden, and that's Prologue. So we still got, you know, race 1 after that, and if you do well enough, race 2. But yeah, it's a little crazy. Ready.
You better do good.
Yeah, bet. Ah!
Your time will start and stop underneath the Red Bull arch.
Right, okay.
Weekend, so
Okay.
5 seconds.
Okay. nowhere. Hey everybody, just finished the prologue. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I'm at the AOMC tent. That's the back of the banner, obviously, but I'm with my new friend Steve from AOMC, and he was just telling me, about a new pipe for KTM, so I wanted to post it because I think it's a small company, but I'll let him explain.
Yeah, well, there's a new company out called Mountain Hot Pipes, and they've been trying to get off the ground. One of the things that they tried to do was raise the pipe by comparison to other pipe companies and stock pipes. So against a 2021 pipe, it's just under 2 inches higher. Keep it clearance out of rocks, logs, obstacles. But it's also a 1/2 inch tucked in on the left side and really tucked in tight against the frame on the right side, therefore keeping it out of the way of obstacles. So it's a new company trying to get off the ground. It's a really cool pipe. It also has more power throughout the power curve.
Nice, we all like that.
Stock pipe. So yeah, pretty cool.
It looks really nice. The finish on it's very, very nice.
Yeah, it's got a works finish, so you won't need to oil it or WD-40
yeah, of course.
it. But yeah, it
looks put together well. Yeah. Hey Steve, thanks a lot. And again, AOMC, he's giving me, I have access to his fan here. It is blazing hot here today, but it was a good way to cool down and good conversation. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Rob.
All right, so that's going to do it for video 1. Thanks for watching. Again, that was the prologue. So day 1 and 2, Thursday night in Nashville, and Friday at the Trials Training Center in Sequatchie, Tennessee. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, amazing experience, was a whole lot of fun, and be on the lookout for vlog number 2 from Red Bull TKO 2022.